Coming up, how to stay healthy on a little family weekend getaway. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Excited to have you here with me today in Door County, Wisconsin. You're looking at the beautiful harbor of Bailey's Harbor. It's been a really cool vibe here in Door County this weekend. Been kind of chill before the absolute madness of summer takes hold. And we're here for a few days, so what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd share what I typically do on weekends away, long weekends like this, to stay healthy and keep on track with my overall health goals, right? So I'm going to give you some of my top tips. One of the things that I've just learned recently and I've started doing, and I absolutely love it, is I bring enough water for an entire day, right? So before I would have to stop at a gas station and get some bottled water or something, but now I pack multiple things of water so that we can all have enough hydration throughout the course of the day. And it has been awesome because sometimes you get to a place and their water just is not tasty. This place we are at right now, kind of one of those places, right? So I was really excited to be able to at least hydrate for one day, find out what our surroundings were going to be, and then be able to replenish as necessary. One of those things that I use with that prepared water that I have is Element. So this is definitely one of the things that I bring with me on a regular basis. These come with me because Element is what we consider an electrolyte drink mix. So it's got sodium, magnesium, and potassium in all the right combinations to keep you hydrated, right? So it's not just about drinking water. It's about drinking water with something like an electrolyte packet mixed in so that your body and your cells can absorb that water as it comes in. In fact, I have the newest flavor, lemonade salt in my Yeti this morning, and it is delicious. I typically try to remember to bring some of my vitamins. I totally forgot this time. Normally I pack, if I'm gone for 4 days, I'll pack 3 days of vitamins because I know that I'll forget my vitamins one of the days. But guess what? I forgot my vitamins every day this week because I didn't bring them. But normally I will try to remember to bring my vitamins because I know that no matter what I'm eating, then at least I'm getting my nutrition with my multivitamin, with my immune support, and with my fish oil, all the things that I typically take on a regular basis. Magnesium. I also come prepared with really good, high quality breakfast and my protein powder shake to start the day. So I have been on a kick lately. I'll show you because these are actually going into the recycle bin as soon as we leave, as I finish these off while I'm here. But this is First Form. This is the salted peanut butter flavor. This is probably the most delicious protein powder I have ever drank in my life. And what I've been doing lately is I've been mixing a half a scoop of this with a half a scoop of my Mullins. Again, I emptied this today, so this is going right into the garbage. But I mix a half a scoop of this Mullins whey protein isolate unflavored with a flavored form of protein powder, shake it up, and I drink that. I know then that I am getting my 30 grams of protein in the morning to start off without having to do anything else. I'm already getting a good start to my day. And along with that protein in the morning, I typically pack a very high protein breakfast as well. So I make breakfast for the kids whenever we go someplace. And then what I do, like this weekend, for example, I brought some diced up fresh mango, and I'm eating that with a half a cup of cottage cheese. And when I do that, again, I'm starting the day off when I drink my protein powder shake, and then I get that the cottage cheese, I'm getting a really good head start on the nutrition that I need for the course of the day. So that later in the day when I slip up, because it is inevitable that we are going to have treats. We've had a lot of ice cream this time around. We've had some fudge. We've had, there's this restaurant here in Door County called Chives. It's right in Bailey's. It's right down the road. Has the best pastry chef on staff. So pro tip, if you're ever in Door County and you need dessert, you call Chives, you find out what they have on rotation for their in their pastry case, and you order them and you pick them up and you can eat them at home. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Right? So we definitely still have our vices while we're on vacation. I am by no means perfect in that respect, but when I start my day with those two things, I know that I'm already feeling a little better and fueling my body, like I mentioned. Now, in terms of my body, in terms of movement, I also really don't get too far off track as much as possible when I'm taking a little bit of time away from home. So what that means is I typically pack bands, the fabric bands or the rubber bands, the big workout exercise bands, and you can get some really good workouts. I did a banded workout the other day for 35 minutes, and I definitely had my glutes burning, some of my arms burning, so you can get a really good workout in without having to have all your weights all the time. I did a yoga workout, so I brought my yoga mat. That's also a really good pro tip. If you're going somewhere and you like yoga, or if you want to explore a community in a different way, and you might want to do it in terms of movement, find a yoga studio. I've done yoga in Erie, Pennsylvania, Nashville, Austin, Texas, lots of different places, right? And it's fun. You don't have to have a yoga mat with you. Most of these places will provide you with the equipment that you need. You just need to bring your electrolyte drink so that you can stay hydrated, especially if you're doing hot yoga like I do a lot of times. But I brought my yoga mat. I did yoga outside. This morning I did a body weight only workout outside. It was awesome. And so I was able to still get my movement in. Plus, when we're in a place like Door County, or even when we were in Erie, Pennsylvania last year, or wherever we might be, we try to find outdoor activities. So we stay active as much as possible, whether it's hiking through state parks or county parks, or just strolling around the shops. My little kiddos love going to the shops. So a lot of times we get plenty of steps in. The other day we took a ferry out to an island, and we were able to walk around the island for a little while. That was really cool. So we're getting our exercise and our movement in as well. So that's gonna help you really feel good. Also, getting that fresh air and that sunlight in your eyes, it's good for your circadian rhythm. It's good to help you sleep well at night. So all kinds of really good stuff. Speaking of sleep, the other thing that I typically do on vacation, I try to do anyways, is I try not to set an alarm. I'm the first one up in my house almost every day, except for when the boys go fishing. And so that means if I can have a day or two when I don't have to wake up to an alarm, and maybe I can get some better quality sleep and still know that I'm not a late sleeper, you guys. I'm not getting anywhere later than 7:30. I mean, this whole time we were here, I was up at 5:30, I think. 6, maybe the one day. But I was doing that without an alarm. And then I would get up and I would do my workout and I would get the day started and all of that. But having that ability to get some better quality sleep is also very restorative to your body, right? We know that sleep is one of the major factors in weight loss and body composition management. All the things. You know how much better you feel when you get a good night's sleep. So here's my push and urge to make sure you go to bed on time and get a little extra sleep when you can. I think the only other thing that I really try to also bring on vacation, I do this at home as well, especially if I'm ever in a crowded place with a lot of people, specifically if I'm on airplanes, is I have a product called Clear. It's spelled with an X though, so Xlear, but it's pronounced Clear, and it's a nasal rinse. You spray it in, you let it set, you spray you blow your nose out, and what it does is it clears out the junk that could be sitting in those nasal passages, whether it's bacteria, viruses, fungus, whatever it might be. It feels really nice to do it, and I also feel good when I'm doing it too, because I know that Clear is proven to be antimicrobial, so it's killing all the stuff that's up there. So if you've been around, close quarters with people who are sneezing or coughing or whatever, and you can flush it out, rinse it out before it can set in and take hold in that body, before that immune system really needs to get fired up, it's going to be that much easier to avoid all of those illnesses and issues as well. Those are a lot of the things that I do on a regular basis when I'm away for a weekend or on vacation to maintain my healthy habits. Yeah, I'd kind of like to hear. I mean, are there other things that you guys do as well? Maybe I need to adopt another new habit or two. Please remember, like this video if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned because I have new episodes that come out every Monday and Thursday. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate your support.